So our old buddy Luke Fickell and the Bearcats roll into Columbus today. It's been a while since Ohio State and the Bearcats got together. First Buckeye drive, it was a fairly competitive first quarter. Buckeyes' first drive, however, gets killed by a holding penalty. They had another drive where they ended, turnover on downs. They had a punt. The turnover on downs looked like the Tim Tebow play. Just the old school quarterback blast. Fields didn't quite have it. They stopped the Buckeyes there. The drive that failed to go anywhere because of the holding penalty, though, the best possible punt you can get, stopped right at the 1 yard line. Olave down in that one. But the Buckeyes did get a touchdown drive in, a touchdown run from Fields, putting the Buckeyes up 7-0 in the first quarter. Second quarter, then another just a terrible play. Togia, whatever, the defensive tackle, I believe he's a freshman, redshirt freshman, maybe sophomore. I think that's the dude from Idaho, the defensive tackle they recruited a while back. Well, yeah, he had made a nice play. It was the deal where the Cincinnati quarterback was running in on the sidelines. Nobody was open. He was going to have to get rid of it. He knew he wasn't going to get a sack. So he gets his hand up, gets his hand in his face, not like a basketball play, getting in a guy's face as he's getting ready to take a jumper. But unfortunately, then right after that, he just gives him a light little shove, pushes him to the ground. Look, it's ridiculous that that's a 15-yard penalty now, but it's also ridiculous that he did it. I know as a defensive tackle, you probably just want to get your hands on the quarterback, but bit of a dumb call there. Doesn't matter, though. Leads to nothing by the Bearcats. They got no points today. 42-0 if we can skip ahead. We get a blocked field goal by Chase Young, adding to it. He almost had an interception as well in there. Oh, I should mention somewhere, I don't remember the kid's name, transfer from Alabama. Sounded like he may have had a seizure, a UC player during the game. So that was a bit of a scary moment, a downer. Didn't know what's going on. Every time you see the stretcher and the cart coming out, you immediately think, uh-oh, hope he's not paralyzed. Hope he's alive. So then they showed him sat up. The crowd cheered, giving him a nice cheer, a nice round of applause as he looked like he was out of it. It looked like a guy just suffered a seizure. So anyhow, maybe that was in UC's head the rest of the day. Chase Young blocks the field goal. Like I started to mention, he almost got an interception. I believe he had a sack. I don't know if he got I think he might have been in on that early sack. So that would have been a pretty decent day. Interception, sack, blocked field goal. Dobbins gets the touchdown run here, making it 14-0, 9:40 to go in the second quarter at that point. Then more Dobbins, 21-0, 60-yard touchdown run. That one he just beat everybody. He had a nice run on that same play earlier in the game, went for about 15 to 20 yards. This one he just sprinted to the sidelines, beat everybody for the 60-yard touchdown. They get one more field goal right before the half, or one more touchdown right before the half. Fields to the freshman Garrett Wilson. I think about a 9 or 10-yard touchdown, 28-0, looking like the game's pretty much in control there. They start to control the ball in the third quarter, 35-0. Fields sneaks in a touchdown run, 3:32 to go there. Then our boy Tough Borland picks one off. When it looked like the Bearcats might get in the end zone, Borland picks one off in the red zone, runs it back 52 yards. Not a bad return for the Midwestern middle linebacker there. And then they tack on one more in the fourth quarter, making it 42-0. Fields to Hill. There's about 11.5 to go when they scored that one. Dobbins went over 100 yards. Looked like Fields was very efficient. Still somewhere in between on, he wants to stay in the pocket. He wants to look downfield. He did take one bad sack today where he definitely probably should have taken off and run, but he didn't. But then that led to another play where it looked like he probably should have taken off and run, 39 yards downfield to Olave. Another big day for Olave. KJ Hill with a big day. But JK, probably our player of the day. Couple of big runs early. Looks like he's trying to be more of a power runner this year. We'll take it. Did not look like a power runner on the 60-yard dash to the end zone. So 42-0, Buckeyes win. The shutout. Luke Fickell hopping on the bus, headed back to Cincinnati. Boom, we're back.